Hey, what's going on, guys? SeeJayAre here today with a massive pickups video. A table full of stuff here. Haven't done a pickups video for a long time, so I've really been accumulating stuff. Some of this stuff I ended up buying actually for myself while Christmas shopping, looking for stuff for the boys and stuff for Gamer LEVT. Matt, I'll quickly mention, him and I are going to do a gift exchange this year, so we'll be here, and I think the rule was $50 and it has to be at least 3 gifts, so that we've wrapped them all. We're going to go do a little gift exchange and we'll make a video on it too. So I was out shopping. I just keep running into cool stuff and I keep buying it for myself. I do this every year, so basically I'll get nothing for Christmas this year, which is fine. I have everything I need. When you're my age and you've got 2 kids, the focus really shifts from yourself to the kids, so it's more fun for me to watch my boys open stuff instead of me actually getting stuff. So anyways, I did pick up a lot of cool stuff. Black Friday happened, Cyber Monday, so I ordered a bunch of games from then. I'll start with these here. I picked up a NES controller blanket. It's actually pretty good size. I think it costs like 25 bucks from Microplay here in Kitchener, where I live. Pretty cool. Just thought I'd grab it for the game room. Another blanket down here. Super soft. 25 bucks I thought was pretty fair. I also bought this, which I think is really cool, just to throw on the couch. It's a Game Boy pillow. This again was 25 bucks, but it was 25% off, so I think it ended up being like 18 something. So I thought that was pretty fair. I'll just throw it on one of the couches there. It kind of fits in with the game room, so I'm very happy to have that. That was from HMV actually. Let's see. This was from EB Games here in Canada. In the States, you know it as GameStop. Picked up really happy to get this one actually. I've seen this before. I think they were selling it at other places, but PlayStation shirt. I really need to slow down on the gaming shirts, but ones like this specifically, I'd love to get a Dreamcast shirt. Anything that's just like the system, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, N64 is the one I'm looking for. And this was 15 bucks. Which is actually really fair, because I know a lot of places, even in the States, sell them for 15, and that's 15 Canadian, so. And our dollar's not so good right now. Okay, so I also, if you haven't seen my video, I'll post a link in the cards here. I made a video on how I tracked down the NES Classic Mini. I have actually found 4 of them. These ones are all spoken for. A family friend I sold one to. I'm not making any money on them. I'm just grabbing them when I can. I feel like I'm kind of saving them from scalpers. And I'm trying to help people out I know get them. So these are all spoken for. I gave one to a buddy already. I'm giving one to family members I've mentioned in the video. My nieces and nephew. So I found 4 so far. Kept one for myself, obviously. And along with that, picked up the Playing with Power guide, which I'm enjoying. It's got, I think it features 17 of the games and has walkthroughs on each of them. I guess I'll get these out of the way. Pop Vinyl figures. They released a series of Mega Man figures. There's 4 of them. There's actually a special EB exclusive, GameStop exclusive. I didn't really care to have that one. I just wanted these guys. Dr. Wily, Mega Man. We got Rush and Proto Man. I don't really collect Pop Vinyls, but I felt really compelled to buy these, and they were buy one get one half off. So I think I ended up paying, I think, around $9 each, which I was willing to do. This guy right here, Amazon purchase. They had a daily deal. This was down to $65 Canadian. I've wanted this for a few years, since it ever came out. The Blu-ray version sells for like $130 or something crazy like that. There's a special edition with a little Batmobile car toy thing that goes for almost $200. So for it to drop to 65 bucks, it still sounds a bit expensive, but there's 120 episodes on here, and this is one of my favorite shows as a kid. So, and the boys love watching it. So we've actually started from episode 1, and I think we're on about episode 5 now. So very happy to have that. I don't really buy many DVDs or Blu-rays. But my Android box, it's kind of hard to get these on there, and it's not always the nice like Blu-ray or DVD quality ones. It's like some of the older ones that are ripped from TV Land or whatever it's called. So super happy to get that. I picked up this set of Contra figures. I traded in some stuff to Retro Replay in Cambridge, Ontario, my favorite game store. Again, I don't really collect figures, but I felt like I had to get these. It was a good price already to begin with. I think his price at the store was like $25 cheaper than I had seen it other places already. And then I used some, I traded some stuff into him, some DS's and stuff like that. But it's cool, you can set them up and they've got like their little bullet. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. You can like set up their scatter shot bullets and stuff. I picked up finally a Bluetooth controller, mainly for my Retron 5. The one that comes with it, I actually don't mind for certain games. I like that clicky analog type stick, almost like a Neo Geo. But I picked up a Bluetooth controller. It's the 8-bit Do NES 30 Pro. And then I'm also going to eventually pick up the adapters for the NES and Super Nintendo so I can use this on there as a wireless controller. I actually haven't opened this yet, but I've heard pretty good things. It was on sale for $40 here in Canada at EB Games. Again with EB Games, or actually no, I got this from Best Buy. This is the like limited edition Black Friday edition black new 3DS. It was $139 here in Canada, I believe, or $129, and $100 in the States. So really fantastic deal. I actually bought this for Andrew. I think I might trade this to somebody, and I might get him a 2DS instead. He's old enough now where he can start, like he can have his own little system, and I kind of want to be able to play games with him, and then eventually Teddy, like the Zelda, what is it, Triforce Heroes? The Zelda game that you can play 3-player with. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 2DS or a 3DS in some form, but probably gonna trade this and give him a 2DS. I'm trying to find a good deal on a 2DS. They're actually kind of hard to find. This is a multi-cart from AliExpress. I sold off my other one. The one you may have seen before is red. I think it's 150 in one. This one has a few more games and a really, really cool label, NES Remix. This is actually a nice quality cart. I don't know if that's going to focus very well, but really nice quality. I haven't had a chance to try this. I should have tried this before the video, but I'm pretty happy to get that. It has a whole bunch of rare games, and it has some like homebrew games, like is it Sweet Home? I think it has Sweet Home on there. A couple other like big homebrew. I want to say it has Splatterhouse, a version of Splatterhouse that's like a repro or a homebrew. I think that was around $30. Sticking with the NES, I was contacted by Nyko, the gaming peripheral company, and they sent me a Nyko Mini Boss. This is a wireless controller for the NES Classic, so it'll solve the problem of that ridiculously short cord. So I'm pretty excited to try that out. I'll get to a pickup here. Another pickup from Retro Replay in Cambridge. Mike, the owner there, has been helping me out and hooking me up with a really good price on really like beat up old Game Boys. Some of the speakers don't work, but the rest, I think, like the screens seem to be okay. I just need to fix it. They've got some vertical lines, but I should be able to bring them back to life. So he gives me a really good deal on the ones that he just you know, doesn't have time or even want to fix them up. So big thanks to Retro Replay. Picked up a couple GBAs, missing the backs. They're in pretty rough shape. So I'm gonna mod all these. I'll be doing a video soon on my mods that I do. I'll do a video showing like what exactly I do to each one, the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And I'll just kind of show off how they look. It's really amazing how they turn out. The Game Boy, original Game Boy specifically, being able to turn this old ugly thing into something new with a backlit screen, it's amazing. Got a new TV, which I'll be doing a video on very soon. Very happy with that one. I'll talk about it when I do that video. But I picked up a couple 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays. I'm not going to buy a whole lot of these. I just wanted a couple that I can kind of check how good it looks and maybe show it off a little bit. So I picked up Mad Max and Ghostbusters. I thought the movie was okay. I'm not a big fan of it. The kids love it, and it's super colorful, and it's supposed to look amazing in 4K. So this was one that I really wanted, and I actually still really want the Lego movie, because I think that would look amazing in 4K too. I actually watched Smurfs 2 with the boys, which is on Netflix, and it looked fantastic in 4K, so pretty excited to see that one. These were on sale for like $21, I believe, plus tax. Another retro replay pickup. I can't remember if I showed this, but River City Tokyo Rumble. Really cool, kind of throwback, side-scrolling beat 'em up with RPG elements. Very cool game. Kind of limited, a little bit hard to find, but retro replay, I know they still have one in stock, so if you live in the area. The game I'm playing the most right now, and like I said, stay tuned for a What I'm Playing episode. I'm going to talk about all the games I've been playing lately. Final Fantasy 15. I'm, I think, 20 hours into this now. Level 26 or so. Picked up the game. Really enjoying that. Later today, hopefully, The Last Guardian will show up. So it's really crazy that in the span of, what, a week or two, we're getting Final Fantasy 15 and Last Guardian. That's crazy. Like 10 years in the making. And then I picked up the collector's edition strategy guide. I like to pick up the strategy guide for games like this. I have all the Final Fantasy strategy guides. Typically what I'll do is read through the prologue and everything before I play the game, and then I do reference it from once in a while, some of the weapons and stuff like that. So I like having this. I think it's like $28 on Amazon, which is actually a really good deal. It's really nicely put together. Also, I should mention, I started watching the Kingsglaive. For anybody playing this, I recommend that you watch that movie. It came out in like August, I think. Watch that movie because it's great. It sets up this game really nicely. I didn't watch it. I wish I would have watched it before to get ready, but I just kind of thought about it later. I always saw it on my Android box, but I'm like, what the heck is Kingsglaive? So anyways, it's like a prologue to this game, so I would check that out. Okay, another retro pickup. More Game Boys from Retro Replay. Some more beat up Game Boys there. And then the same thing, some, I think one or two of the speakers weren't working on these. Game Boy Colors. Backs missing, stuff like that. It gives me a decent deal on these, so. Retro Replay, I mean, their prices are already fantastic. Game Boy Pocket, I think he sells Game Boy Pockets for 30 or 35 bucks. That one's in good shape. That's probably just going to go in my collection. Some retro stuff. Really excited about this one. Dragon Quest Builders. I'm actually going to give this to Andrew for Christmas. I thought it'd be a really good first RPG. It's got a lot of Minecraft elements, and it's kind of cartoony. Pretty simple battle mechanic. So I thought it'd be really fun for him and I to play this as like his first RPG. Excited to play that. That was on sale for 50 bucks on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Also for Andrew, picked up, Andrew's going to be getting a lot of video game stuff this year. I just thought of something else too. Where did I put that? Also picked up Mario Maker 3D to go with whatever 3DS or 2DS I get him. I think that he'll be able to play this. I think he can mess around and make some levels and stuff, so I think he'll enjoy that. Pick up from my buddy Matt, NFL Street 2 for the GameCube. I just needed that for my collection. He got rid of his GameCube. Forza Horizon 3, this is probably the game that I'm playing second most right now. Looks absolutely amazing on the 4K TV. Not much else to say. It's really fun. I really like how they, I'll talk about this more on the What I'm Playing episode, how they progress you through the story mode. There's always something to do, and it's always easy to find something to do, if that makes sense at all. Okay, next pickup. I picked up Guitar Hero Live. This was on sale at Best Buy in Canada for $40. That was the right price point for me. This is the only Guitar Hero I'll ever need ever again. Mainly I got it because Andrew really enjoyed playing it. Matt brought it over when he had it for the week that he had it. And Andrew really enjoyed it. And I thought it was pretty fun. I'm more of a rock band guy. I think most people are. But this one was actually pretty good that they released. So it dropped down to 40 bucks. So I thought it was time to pick this up. And then if I ever get a craving or Andrew wants to play some Rock Band, we've got it here. 40 bucks was the right price for me, so. Okay, we're nearing the end here. Just wanted to quickly show the 2 latest episodes. Very cool covers on these, especially this one. Latest issues of Retro Gamer magazine. Just Google Retro Gamer magazine. Here in Canada, I think I got a 2-year subscription. I got it down to about $8 a month. I think it's right at $8 a month. So that's doable for me. The sticker price on these here in Canada is like 15 or 16 bucks per issue. So well worth it. All retro game stuff. They do touch on some newer games that are kind of retro related. But I highly recommend this magazine. This is not Retro magazine by the Intellivision. What do they call that system again? The Coleco Chameleon, not that one. This is out of the UK, so some people got that confused before. Fantastic magazine. And then the final pickup, save the best for last. I saw this on Kijiji, which is like Craigslist here in Canada. It's a GBA SP 101 bundle with a bunch of games, so. I don't remember what I paid. $50. Paid $50 for this stuff. Might sound like a bit. There's quite a few Snicklefritz games in here. Over the Hedge, SpongeBob SquarePants. This is a dual pack SpongeBob SquarePants game. I actually don't think I have that. Texas Hold'em. Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball Maxed. Might not have that one either. Somebody said that that's actually not bad. Elf, which I don't have. Horse Adventures, Barbie Horse Adventures Blue Ribbon Race. Don't think I have that either, so this actually turned out pretty well. And then here's some better games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. The Tony Hawk games are actually really good on the GBA. It's like an isometric view, and it's actually done quite well. We got Pac-Man Collection. New Super Mario Bros. Advanced, Super Mario 3. Pac-Man. We got Classic NES Series Dr. Mario, which I didn't have. Very happy to get that. 2 Game Boy Color games, All-Star Baseball and Monsters, Inc. Didn't have either of those. This actually ended up being a great deal. The best part, Pokemon Blue. I think these are going for like 30, 35-ish, so if I can get rid of that and make some of my money back. Like I said, I paid $50 for everything. Charger, and then a blue GBA SP. Actually, this isn't the one. The one that I did get is over in my collection now because it was pristine, absolutely mint. So took this one out that I did have in my collection, and then I will combine these two and make a backlit GBA with cool colors and stuff like that. Colored buttons I just got in, different shell. I have a glow-in-the-dark shell. It's really cool, so I'll show that off in my Game Boy video coming up soon. So $50 for that deal, and that brings an end to my pickups for the last month or so. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can do me a big favor by just hitting that like button if you enjoyed the video. What's upcoming? Stay tuned. The Game Room Tour is coming in the next couple weeks between Christmas and New Year's. The gift exchange with Game Rally VT will be coming up. There'll be more episodes of Greatest Garage Sales Find. The next episode will be the TurboGrafx find that I made a few years ago. I just watched it again the other night, and it's absolutely insane the amount of stuff that I got for the price that I paid. So that'll be coming up soon too. Anyways, guys, I'm trying out this new thing here. You can watch my latest video, should be here, and there should be a subscribe button here. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode.